What's up, everybody? It's the Conscious One, where you get nothing new under the sun. What's up, everybody? Namaste. I say to the family, love everybody. Love and peace and love everybody. I wish everybody is still being safe during Hurricane Dorian. Now, today's topic, I'm going to speak about the Dave Chappelle Netflix series. I'm not sure if y'all guys seen it, but go check out the Dave Chappelle Netflix special. Dave Chappelle has a very new special right now, and this special is phenomenal. This special is phenomenal. I really love what he did with the stuff, and we gonna get into some stuff. We gonna get into some stuff, and we gonna bring some light. We gonna bring some truth to a lot of stuff that's been going on. We gonna talk about some stuff. Y'all know how we get down. Y'all know how we get down. We finna have a little discussion, right? Now, for y'all who did see the Dave Chappelle Netflix special, now you also know that he was getting some things done. He was talking about some stuff. What's up? What's good, bro? He was getting some shit done in that Dave Chappelle Netflix show. Let's talk about it. Has anybody seen the Dave Chappelle Netflix show? Have anyone of y'all seen that? Hey, matter of fact, y'all go subscribe. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe right now. I'm going live on Instagram and YouTube right now. I'm going live on both channels. So I need y'all to subscribe to my YouTube account. You can find me on Instagram at Iam__that_I_am. You can find me on Instagram at Iam__that_I_am. Now, on YouTube, you can find me under Conscious One. Now, it's not regularly spelled. It's spelled with the K under Conscious One on YouTube, right? I want y'all to subscribe to my channel. I'm going live on Instagram, and I'm also going live right now on IGTV. Because my messages have to get out. I have to get my truth across to those that are awakened right now, that those are really seeing that we are in 2019. And if you're not prepared, if you're not aware of what's going on, you will not be here. Have you not seen a lot of people are not here on earth anymore? People actually die. People die and leave this place. And a lot of times, they leave this place ignorant. They don't know themselves. They're not knowing what's going on inside the government. Yeah, exactly, bro. You're right. They're not paying attention to the government. Like I said, with this Popeyes commercial, that was hella hilarious to me. What was that agenda about to go spend $30 million on Popeyes? You know what I'm saying? You had the Jeff Epstein with the pedophile rings. Now let's talk about that for a second, right? Now, Jeff Epstein was a very powerful man. He was a billionaire. He had many homes in New York. He also had islands. He had 2 islands, I believe. You think that the people he was affiliated with are not still doing business right now? Now, Conscious One, why is you asking that question? Why does that even matter? Because they said he got arrested, he committed suicide, but have you thought about who else he was dealing with that they didn't find? Who else that he was dealing with that the government did not find? Did you think about that? Is your government still looking for anybody else for pedophile rings? Is that on your news right now? They got all type of different stuff to give you Popeyes commercial, but are they talking about those pedophile rings that they're not talking about? Did they find everybody? Did they find everybody when they was dealing with them pedophile rings with Jeff Epstein? Let me know. I'm here. I'm just asking questions. I'm just starting a discussion. What I think every human being has the right to do, to ask questions about their reality. I feel that everybody has the right to ask questions about what's coming out on their TV, their media, what they're reading about on the news and articles from every state. I feel that's everybody right. Is that not everybody right to observe and do research about what's being given to me and what's going on around my world, around the world that I'm living in? I should not observe and ask questions about different stuff. Let me know. Because that's all I'm doing is asking questions. Like I said, like I always say, I just want the truth. I'm not biased. I'm not against, you know what I'm saying? I'm not prejudiced. I just want the truth. And that's the reason why I'm going live on these channels right now. Like I said, subscribe to my channel, everybody. Subscribe right now to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my IG channel. Now, I'm only doing here to speak about questions that I feel everybody should be asking these questions. What is really going on and how should we go about it? Are we not supposed to ask questions about the pedophile ring? Now, scratch all that. I really came on here because I just watched the Dave Chappelle Netflix special, right? We're going to get into this real quick. I know on Instagram I only have 25 minutes, and that's why I go live on YouTube also, so you can get my other platform where I have an hour, 2 hours to really break down every concept that I talk about. I don't want to leave no one out when I start talking about different perspectives. And like I said, I'm not biased, not prejudiced. I just speak from what I see. And off my level of research, off my level of understanding from school, from college, to my own self-knowledge about religion, the world, the community, economic statuses, of the books I've read, I feel that I'm qualified and that I'm a man, I'm mature enough to ask questions about what's going on in my, oh, I got you, bro. I got you right now. I'm sorry, bro. I'm finna link my bro right now. Bro. Yes, sir. Give me a second, bro. I'm linking you up right now. You heard me? Let me find you right now. Just a guy with a message. That's my dog right there. Much love. Peace and love, brother. Peace and love. Let me find you right now. Just a guy with a message. Yeah, y'all give me 1 second. I'm finna tag somebody in with me. I got my brother want to go live with me right now. You heard me? Yes, sir. I just sent it to you, brother. Yes, sir. Now, like I said, are we not supposed to be mature enough to ask questions about what's going on in our world? Am I not supposed to be a man and ask questions for my family? Am I not supposed to be a man and ask questions about my family and care about my generation and care about my 2 little girls that I have? Now, understand when you're doing research, you can't look for the truth with your emotions or your feelings. You will not find truth. I guarantee you, you will not find truth. Hey, what's good, bro? What's good, fam? I guarantee you, you will not find truth with your emotions, with your bias, your prejudice, or your feelings. Truth does not care about what you feel or what you think. Truth is what it is. Like I said, I did my research. I took my time and did my work. So now I can reveal stuff that I see. That's all I'm doing today. Now let's get into it. Now the Dave Chappelle show, go watch it. When it first comes on, his first song is Prince. Prince songs come on. I think it's the Purple Heart song. Now, if you guys know me, I study metaphysics. So the song that comes on first is your symbology. It stands for what your message is about. Understand metaphysics. I'm talking higher knowledge first of all. Now, symbology, your first song. Understand music runs the world. Music is harmony for the universe. That's why music is the most influential thing on this planet. That's why music is the most influential thing on this planet. Think about your leaders right now in music, the Migos. They are the most influential people on this planet right now. Everybody around this world, Drake, for perfect example, he is an influencer. What people say, he influences people's thoughts in their mind through things that he do and say. Now, understand symbology. Prince song came on first. Now, first of all, from my understanding, this is a black guy. Prince is definitely black. Prince is a black guy. So Prince also is dead. Yes, that's true. Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts first. Let's talk facts. Prince is dead, right? Now Dave Chappelle is a comedian. We know Dave Chappelle to always come out and speak about how he feels. And the point of comedians is to tell the truth in a joke. That's the whole sole purpose of comedians, to tell the truth during jokes. They're called subliminal messages. That's why they're so great. Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, Dick Gregory back in the days. These guys was telling the truth about what they see him as a grown man in the United States of America, and they just bring it to your light. If you're not aware of it, or if you are aware of it. Now let's continue. Let's stay on track. It's only got 25 minutes on IG, right? Okay, so he spoke about, okay, now he came in off Prince's song, Prince is Dead. Now you know Prince had if you don't know, Prince had controversy with the major music industries about them publishing his music and stuff. He wanted more rights over his music. He was losing money and he wanted more rights over his music. Go look it up. Now, some believe that they killed Prince. Now, we don't know if it's true or not, because some of you guys are so ignorant, you don't care to look further into stuff and see what really happened. So I'm going to leave that as a question mark. I'm not here to make anyone believe what I want. I want you to do your own research. That's what I'm doing. Now, he started off speaking about a white man who committed suicide. Now, why am I saying white man? Because this is exactly how he said it, and he was speaking about a white man who actually committed suicide, right? Now, the reason why I'm breaking this up, we know facts is white man is the highest suicide rate. We know white man has the highest, white culture has the highest suicide rate. This is just facts. I'm not biased. I'm just speaking facts. I'm just speaking the truth. Let's continue. Now, this guy committed suicide because he was going through some stuff in his life and whatnot. Boom. Then he went to talk about his childhood friend who was very successful, who came from poor to being rich, and he went to a major law school, and then he got married and had a beautiful family. But he didn't see the guy for years, and he spoke about the guy basically fell off and was living with his mom for the last 10 years, and that's why he have not seen him. Basically to say the man did not commit suicide. Basically to my point is black people are not the high risk of committing suicide. Now follow me. I want y'all to follow me because I'm going to a very good point. Like I said, we just talking. We having discussions about what we see. Then he spoke about Michael Jackson, about him raping little boys, about him being dead for 10 years now, about his, they said in many news reports that he was staring at little boys' anus. That he was staring at little boys' anus, that was his pet peeve, to stare at little boys' anus. Now, me personally, I don't think that was true, and I agree with Dave Chappelle because I don't think Michael Jackson was really trying to molest little boys and whatnot. But, okay, now we're talking about black. So guess what? Michael Jackson is black also, and we don't know if he died. The way he died is controversial. The way he died is controversial, and then they were saying that he was raping little boys. Is Bill Cosby not black? And they saying the same thing, that he was raping little boys? But fact is, did we not prove that Jeff Epstein had a major pedophile ring? Did we not prove that Jeff Epstein had a major pedophile ring? And he was basically committing suicide. Now we just talking. Now I want y'all to ask questions about what's going on, and is about government telling us the truth about the pedophile rings. And Michael Jackson, if he was, let's ask questions. If Michael Jackson was raping little boys, you don't think that he had enough money to start a pedophile ring? Now, we just asking questions. He's black. I'm talking about him too. So it's not about my bias. It's not about how I feel. It's about what's real. It's about what I'm thinking, about how everybody should be thinking. How you living in this world and you don't think you're entitled to ask questions? If you don't think you're entitled to ask questions, then why are you living? Why you have energy in your body? Why do you have thought forms if you cannot ask questions? Period. Why did the Creator give you life if you can't control your own thoughts or your own mind? Why would the Creator bless you? It's a blessing to be alive. Yeah, we suffer and all, but it's a blessing to be alive. Why would the Creator give you energy for you to be a victim? I don't believe in victim mentality. Let's keep talking, right? So I don't think Michael Jackson did that, but let's just say if he was raping little boys, you don't think he'll start a pedophile ring? Matter of fact, it was a major famous guy. I think the little boy off Home Alone, the famous character off Home Alone, he also spoke about that. And you don't think he raped that little boy or would have raped him? Now we just asking questions. You don't think, right? If he was raping little boys, if I was raping somebody, let's put it on me. Because this is how you get real results when you put things on yourself. This is the only way you can get truth when you put yourself in somebody else's shoes for a second. That's how you get truth. When you ask questions, bro. Whatever question you want to ask. When you put yourself in somebody else's shoes, that's how you get truth. That's how you find real truth, when you actually can genuinely put yourself in somebody else's shoes. If I was a rapist, and that was my mentality, that's what I was doing, then I would have raped this famous little boy. Definitely, I would have did that. I would have did that if I was a rapist. I'm not a rapist. I'm not a fucking rapist at all. But if I was a rapist like Michael Jackson, they said he was, I would have raped this little boy too. Legit off Home Alone, I would have raped him too. But let's continue, because I got some shit for y'all. We just asking questions. Let's call this the discussion. This all it is, a discussion. This is called a discussion. We are free to ask questions and have thought. I know I am. Then he spoke about R. Kelly. R. Kelly is on trial or going through all type of stuff with rape. Right? This is all in Dave Chappelle Netflix series. I'm talking about Dave Chappelle. For those of you who don't know, I'm talking about Dave Chappelle new Netflix special. Go check it out. He started talking about R. Kelly. Now, back to the rape thing. If I was R. Kelly and I was raping little girls, okay, he did that shit. What y'all gonna do about it? Right? What y'all gonna do about it? So he nasty. What y'all gonna do about it? Y'all not speaking nothing about it. Y'all ain't doing shit about it. You just looking at this shit from a bullshit standpoint, but you're not seeing the real agenda that they're perpetuating fear to you. They're perpetuating fear to you that they can lock you up and put you in jail for crimes, or they'll kill you. When you start speaking about things they don't want you to speak about, somebody will cancel you, or somebody will automatically feel that you're biased to the gays or to somebody of this. Nah, it's not about that. I'm just speaking about what's right, what I feel is natural and what I feel is unnatural, right? So also R. Kelly, he was doing that stuff and all type of stuff happened with him. Now let's line this up. R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, and Bill Cosby, all three famous black guys that was on trial for rape accusations and stuff. Now I'm just aligning stuff up. I'm just asking questions. Is that not what I'm seeing? Let me know. Is that not what you seeing too? Three black guys. Now the major white guys, I'm not biased, so guess what? The major white guys, they happen to seem to be on doing suicides. That's the white guy way of getting out. Suicides. Jeff Epstein and the other famous actor, Robin, I think, the famous actor, you know what I'm saying? He committed suicide. So we just talking, we having discussions. Now, my point is really, I feel Dave Chappelle spoke about some real things that's going on that people don't want to talk about. That no one wants to talk about and put themselves in somebody else's shoes and see that perspective for what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. So he spoke about the LGBT community, the LGBT community. Now, I'm not for the LGBT community, but I still know that the law just got passed. My opinion doesn't really matter but so much. But I do see that this is a thing. So put yourself in somebody else's shoes. You think it's okay to do things unnatural like this? We thinking that it's okay for a woman to do unnatural things like this and a man to do unnatural things like this? Let's talk about this. We are in the last days right now. We know that you can't reproduce by doing this. And matter of fact, I just read an article. Matter of fact, some true stuff. I just read an article about women having DNA in their brain from males. Women having male DNA in their brains. Now let's talk about this for a second, really quick. Elderly women in their autopsy, they found male DNA in their brains. Now I'm gonna just tell you what. I'm going to tell you guys what happened. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what happened. Now, they found male DNA in the female's brain, which means that she was giving oral sex. Because if you give oral sex, when the man comes in your mouth, you can get his DNA from his sperm in your brain. True, facts. Now, now on LGBT, those who are LGBT, now you got a man that's putting sperm in your anus. Let's talk science. Let's talk science for a second. LGBT, the gay community. You have a man putting sperm in your anus or in your mouth. And we know that DNA and sperm is a major reproduction thing. And that is in millions of babies in there. It's a million of eggs. One ejaculation is a millions of babies. So we're talking about millions and millions of different babies inside of you. Sperm is inside your body, in your ass, inside your brain, inside your mouth, inside your throat. So we're talking about unborn kids in your body. What's good? What's good? Let's talk science. Let's talk science. Unborn kids in your body, right? We're talking about unborn kids. We're talking about DNA from male ejaculation inside your body. Now, let's talk metaphysics for a second. On a metaphysical level, to have someone DNA come inside your body, that means you can take on tendencies of that person. That means, because when you have sex with somebody, that's a sexual transmission of energy on a spiritual level and a physical level. On a spiritual level, you're transferring energy. Do your research. I'm talking metaphysics. It's a transfer of energy on a metaphysical level and a physical level. So we're talking about you have a male gays, girls and guys who want to be gay, LGBTs. It's okay for you to have all type of guy sperm in your body, and then you wonder why you insane. You wonder why you emotionally imbalanced, because your chakras are unaligned, because you're doing unnatural things to your temple. You're doing unnatural things to your temple. You understand what I'm saying? These things are not natural to put a gay guy to be coming in your ass. That's not natural. It's not natural. Your ancestors told you this. It's not natural to do things like this. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not natural to do things like this. But let's continue. Now, let me ask you a question. Right? Now, the fact that they passed the LGBT law, how you feel if they passed the pedophile law? Ask yourself that question. How, for those who are with the LGBT, how do you feel if they pass a pedophile law where you can have sex with kids? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What would you say if people can have sex with kids and this was right? We know it's unnatural. Oh, no, Twan, you're going too far, conscious one. Conscious one, you're going too far. Am I? Am I going too far? Am I going too far? The LGBT, I used to watch my mouth. I'm talking the truth. The LGBT passed a marriage gay law. I'm not against nobody. I'm not biased. I'm not discriminatory. I just want the truth. I'm just speaking about what I see. I'm asking questions, and I'm only here for truth. Fuck my emotions. Fuck how I feel. I just want truth, and what I see is all that matters. Now, the LGBT, answer this question for me. Is it okay for them to pass a pedophile law? Is it okay for them to pass a pedophile law? Is it not? Are we not giving them the right to think that it's okay to do whatever? That's why I'm speaking about unnatural. Is it okay to do whatever? Is it okay to do whatever? Is it okay to molest boys? Is it okay to be a pedophile? Is it okay to be gay? Is it okay to eat unnatural foods? I'm talking about everything. What's okay and what's not okay. The reason why I'm bringing this up, because the reason I'm bringing this up is the fact is a lot of you guys watch so much TV and you don't meditate, so you don't know what truth is no more. They took on your psychological mind, so you do not know what truth is anymore. You don't know what's right and wrong anymore. You don't have a moral compass any fucking more. You do not know what's right and wrong anymore. You guys think everything is okay. It's fucking not. It's fucking not. Not everything can be okay. And I'm not saying I know it all or I should make all the rules. I'm not saying that. But everything is not okay. What is okay and what's not okay? Is killing people okay? Is trafficking humans for money okay? Is your government not trafficking humans? Is that, we're not talking about this stuff? Go look it up. Don't leave me alone. I'm just talking because I do my research. I ask questions. I'm living on this earth. I'm living on earth. I must ask questions. If you're down here on earth, you are looking for truth. If you are living here on earth, on Mother's Gaia earth, you are here for truth. Third eye is open, bruh. Third eye is open. The pineal gland has been activated. The pineal gland has been activated. I'm trying to remove some of y'all veils. Some of you guys are still behind veils. You got a mask and you don't know what truth is. You don't even know what's going on and whose side to be on. Or just to observe. I'm an observer. Me, I'm on nobody's side. Because I don't know what y'all doing sometimes. The LGBT, y'all saying being gay is fine and this is what we can do. We have rights. Okay, let's talk about abortion. Also, Dave Chappelle show. This is about Dave Chappelle show. It's not about me. It's about Dave Chappelle show. Dave Chappelle show. Oh, yeah, so I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, Paleo, you can't only look at information that comes what you believe. No, you're right. Now, understand this, baby. Aisha, I love you. Much love. Understand that I don't believe everything I read. I don't. That's why I get an article from New York. Now, let me show y'all how I find my truth, because you're probably wondering how I come to this point. I, first of all, read 4 or 3 articles from different states and see if it does it line up. Then I also put myself in that person's shoes so I can, just now I showed you that. Just now I showed you that. I said, damn, what if I was a rapist? That's how you put truth to perspective. You got to get in that person's shoes for a second. But I'm going to continue anyways, because I know I'm just asking questions, and everybody has this right to ask questions. My truth comes from my discernment. I found ways to do discernment. I read different articles. I watch lectures. I watch 4 to 5 hour lectures, and I read books, and I meditate. So my answers come from within me. I choose my answers. I am in control of my authority, so that's why I'm asking these questions, because I'm in control of my reality, so I'm the one asking these questions. Boom. Now, okay, so let's continue. Let's stay on track. Now, Kevin Hart, he spoke about Kevin Hart had a gay joke. This is the Dave Chappelle show. Kevin Hart did a gay joke 10 years ago about some gays or some stuff, and then he brought to attention how they made Kevin Hart apologize for saying gay jokes. My only question is, why do I gotta apologize for gay jokes if people are saying it's okay? If everybody in the world is saying that it's okay to be gay, why can't I say gay jokes? Go look up. The TV have a script. They have a department that analyzes what you say. Go look it up. It's called the Standards and I think Pronunciation Department or something like that. Standards and Pronunciation Department, where they go and they tell people what you can, what you can't say. Certain things you can't say on live TV. And you gotta ask these questions if you want to know the truth. Why you can only say certain things on live TV. Dave Chappelle asked the question, why can I say nigger, but I can't say faggot on live TV? Why? That was a question for me too. Why is it that we can call each other nigger, but we can't say faggot? Why is it that we can't say faggot? And then on his show, on Dave Chappelle's show, he said, okay, boom. The lady told him, because Dave Chappelle, you're not gay. So that's why you can't say faggot. He said, I'm not a nigger either. He said, I am not a nigger either. Truth. I'm not a nigger. I'm not a nigger. I am not black. I am not African American. I'm just a spiritual being observing. If I may be, if y'all allow me to be, or if I had to be something, I'm a Moor. Do your research on the Moors. And I've been stressing this to you guys, and this is why it's very important in 2019 to know who you are. Who you are, you know, like what's going on, who's taking what sides. You should know this stuff, because people are picking sides. People are picking sides, so I feel you should definitely find out who's picking what side and what side you on, and find your own discernment. So let's keep going. So now it's like I said, you can say faggot, you can say nigger on TV. It's okay to say nigger. Now we're talking about black oppression for a second. Black oppression for a second. Now we do know that blacks were slaves, so let's talk about black oppression for a second. Are we still not in a slave programming machine? Is TV, the media, is it still not shifting towards the fact that it's a gay, they're perpetuating a black oppression in a gay community, slavery, that we can do whatever. We can put people in slave, we can enslave y'all, we can be gay, we can do pedophile shit, we can harvest your organs and sell them across the world. We can do whatever, because we're gods. We're in control. We can put GMO in your food. We can do Popeyes commercials and you go buy this bullshit up. We can take that there's no aliens here. We can do all type of shit and you don't know what truth is no more. They got you to not know what truth is anymore. They got you to not know what truth is anymore. They got so much shit coming out in one movie. Do your research. In one movie alone, you have thousands of messages, symbology, numerology, fucking astrology. They have so much stuff they're putting out in one movie, one show. If you're not paying attention, they're pushing black oppression, white supremacy, they're pushing gays, they're pushing faggots, they're pushing all type pedophilia, they're pushing all type of agendas on you, unhealthy food, unhealthy foods, all type of agendas, but you guys don't see it. You guys don't see it. Hey, Clip, hey, remember the charger, please, bro, for the laptop? The charger, please, bro. You guys are doing all type of stuff, but you guys not seeing what's the real picture and what's really going on. Now, like I said, Dave Chappelle, a comedian. Are comedians not the ones that tell you the truth in the funniest ways? Is that not what they do? They tell you the truth in the most funniest ways. Let's continue. Okay, now, okay, boom. Let's get something. Let's talk about. He went on to talk about LeBron James. He spoke about what if LeBron James was to be gay. Now, we're just talking discussions. It's just discussions. We're asking questions. What if LeBron James was to be gay? We're just asking questions. Now, he's a black leader. Now, LeBron James became to be gay. Would he still be okay to be in the NBA? Is it okay for a black man to be gay and still be in the NBA? Or should he be in the WNBA? Now, that question, Dave Chappelle's question, not my question. Dave Chappelle's question was, should he be in the WNBA? Should he be in the WNBA? Now, think about this. We're talking about the gay agenda again. What's okay and what's not okay, people? We're talking psychologically. We're talking about past, present, and future. If our future, what's good, bro? What's good? If our future consisted on unnatural acts, will we still? She said, why? Why what? I don't get it, Aisha. Why what? If this was the case, then what's going on? What is truth? We don't know that the government is psychologically programming you. These are facts. I don't care if you want to agree with this. It's my truth. This is my truth. Don't get mad at me. This is my truth. Is the government not putting all type of messages in movies and they're trying to attack your psychological mind? Do your research. They are attacking your psychological mind. That's how they keep control over you. That's how they keep control over you. Period. Why would he be on the WNBA? He's still a man. Good. We just asking questions. I'm with you. I'm just asking questions. We're trying to speak about what's okay and what's not okay. Because guess what? It was okay. Not this me. If this me, not this me. It was okay for LGBT, then I think it's okay for men and women to play basketball together. Why not? Why we can't play ball together? Why is it separated? Why are we always separating things? Why is everything a separation? I'm just asking questions. Why wouldn't he go to that league? Why wouldn't he do that? Now, I'm gonna go real deep. I'm gonna go real deep for 1 second. Some of y'all is not ready for this, but I'm gonna do it. Let's talk hypothetical. Hypothetical people, imagination people, imagination, don't shoot the messenger. Hypothetical. Now let's just say your government just passed a gay law, right? What if they was changing someone's gender to be a man? It was actually born a woman. We asking questions. A person was actually born a woman. And then they turned that person into a man and put that person into the NBA. Put that man and trained that man and put him into the NBA. We're talking hypothetical, people. Why wouldn't your government do that? They passed a gay law. Why won't they do that? If they did, would they tell you? If they did, would they tell you that this man is really a female and we trained him and we tricked y'all? What would they tell y'all that? We're speaking about truth because we always don't. The truth is not there. I look on CNN. I look on New York Times. I look on Florida newspaper, Georgia. I check Russian newspapers. I read it all. I read it all. Would that be okay for your government to do such a thing and then not tell you? We're talking hypothetical because we don't know if they would do this or they won't. Because we don't know if we can really trust them really. I don't know. My question is, what's not okay? That's my question. What's not okay? Let me know in the comment section. Hey, subscribe to my channel, everybody. Peace and love, peace and love. We talking. Peace and love. Love everybody. Now my state is no hard feelings. My heart chakra is open. Believe me, I have sympathy. I have compassion. I am open-hearted. I have kids. Guess what? I don't have fear though. I do not have fear though. I am very compassionate. I'm very affectionate. I do not have fear though. I am not a fear-based creature. It's only two things you can live off. Love or fear. Love or fear. What side are you on? It's only two vibrations. Love or fear. It's only two vibrations, people. Look at this. Occult anatomy. The pineal gland. I do research all day. This is what I do because I want the truth. I feel if I'm living on this earth, I shall get the truth. And everybody around me deserves the truth. Everybody deserves the truth. So that's why we asking these questions. We want the truth. Now, back to the thing. Okay. Now, also, on Dave Chappelle's show, he made a very valid point. Now, we know all these gun shootings, let's talk facts. All these mass shootings, these massacres, these mass shootings are white males. These mass shootings happen to be white males. That's not my point. That is not my point, though. I don't care about that. That's not truth, though. A black person can go do the same thing. That's not truth. That's not my point. My point is, why is it schools have a fear tactic where kids are preparing for shootings? Kids in school are preparing for shootings. Is that not a fear tactic? Is that not a fear tactic? It's only two vibrations, people. Love or fear. It's only two vibrations, people. Love or fear. It's only two vibrations. Love or fear. They're teaching your kids to already protect themselves for a shooter. No, that's backwards. That's fear-based. That is fear-based. Now, hypothetically speaking, if the government did plan this shooting, it would be a good thing for them to go back and cover their tracks and put fear in the schools too. Why not? Why not put fear in the school too? Answer the question. Why not put fear in the school too if we having massacre shootings and nobody? Why not? You're putting fear in our kids, and I do not agree with that. Now, what I agree on, one thing I would say, I do not agree on putting fear in kids. I do not agree on kids being molested. I do not believe in kids being harmed with vaccinations. I do not believe in kids being harmed by GMO foods. I do not believe in our kids being harmed, our generational innocence people being harmed. I do not agree with that. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with our kids being harmed. I do not agree with pedophilia. I do not agree with pedophilia, bro. It's unnatural, bro.
It's basically forcing kids.
It's forcing kids to feel that everything is okay. We're not saying no more what's right and what's wrong. We don't even know what's right and what's wrong no more. We're not speaking up for what's right and what's wrong anymore, because you can be LGBT, you can be a pedophile, you can all this stuff. All this stuff is okay now. Everything is okay now. It's not, people. It's not. This divine place you live in, the Creator made a divine place. This place is made in perfect harmony. How do you know, Conscious One? How do you know this place is made in perfect harmony? The 7 universal or the 7 cosmic or the Kemetic laws. Look at your universal laws. Law of vibration. Law of correspondence. Matter of fact, law of gender. Law of gender. Masculine, feminine. Not I don't know what I am. Not I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can fuck little boys. I can fuck girls. I can fuck old people. I can fuck whoever. I can fuck animals. What? I can do whatever. Antoine, LGBT is a sexual preference. Pedophilia is a crime. Don't compare those. So you don't think that, in your opinion, you don't feel that sexual preference is a crime when I'm talking about universal laws? We're talking about universal laws, Aisha. Look it up, baby. Universal law. Gender. Masculine and feminine. I've never seen somebody else born. I've never seen somebody born like, well, I did. You have defective babies. But we know natural order is you're born a man or you're born a woman. That's natural order. It's not me. It's not about what I feel or think. It's not about what I feel or think. It's about the universal creator. When he made this place you call Earth, the place you living in inside a physical body, he said specifically, the law is gender. Male, female. Masculine, feminine. Right, you're right. No, that's social construction. Social construction. it goes back to my next point. Thank you for that. Thank you, because guess what? Your boy Justice Mollett from the Empire Show. Let's talk about that shit. Y'all forgot about that shit? He so-called got beat up, and he supposed to be with the LGBT, and somebody beat him up and harassed him and all this stuff. They're playing with your mind, people. They are playing with your psychological mind with social construction. Thank you, Aisha. But I'm going to come back to your point, though, because I love you, and I care about you, and I understand that we are in this together. That's why you still on my live, because we are here together. I'm trying to get the truth, just like you are. That's why I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to come right back to you and answer your question to the best of my knowledge, because we're trying to get truth together. We're trying to get truth together. We are trying to get truth together. But anyways, guess what? Justin Mully, they're playing with your psychological mind, so you don't know what's truth and what's not true. What's okay and what's not okay. Come on, man. Some things are just not okay. We have to draw the line and say what is okay and what's not okay. And I said, guess what? You're going to eventually make people think it's okay to have sex with anybody. Young, old. Anybody can have sex with anybody. Is that what it is? I can hunch boys. I can hunch girls. I can hunch kids. Is that what's going on? Can we do this? It's not right. It's not natural. Go look at your 7 universal, cosmic, or Kemetic laws. Your ancient Kemetic laws. Look it up. It speaks about harmony on this creator planet. It also speaks about the polarity. It also speaks about polarity. What happened, baby? Why?
Because they don't need to, be in this.
Guess what? We trying to find truth together. If I ain't being truthful, I don't want you to listen to me. All I'm doing is asking questions. I'm coming to you. But I got 2 comments. Give me 1 second. I'm coming to you right now. Infamous famous kid. What's up, bro? You in my class? You in school right now? School was canceled, but we'll talk. Guess what? Is everything okay? What's not okay? That's all I'm asking. I'm not choosing sides. I just want truth. I'm trying to ask you what's okay and what's not okay anymore. Okay, guess what? Now, also, and for all those who just got in, this whole show is about the Dave Chappelle commercial. Dave Chappelle's show. I'm sorry. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. See, I have supporters. You see that? I have supporters. I'm not alone. I'm not alone in how I feel. I'm not alone in the questions that I'm asking. I have supporters. But let's continue. Now, we have to draw the line on what's okay and what's not okay. Period. We have to draw some type of line. Everything is not okay. Now, Dave Chappelle Netflix series, the way it ended, the whole show is about Dave Chappelle Netflix series. The way it ended, his song was about Kendrick DNA. The song was about DNA. Let's talk metaphysical, people. Let's talk esoteric and occult knowledge for a second. DNA means something that goes inside your body, spiritually and physically, and it lives on within inside of you. That's DNA. That's one second. That's DNA. Your blood, your DNA is from your mom, your great-grandma, and so forth. That's DNA. Now, the song was speaking about what's in your DNA. You are DNA decoded a certain way to, you got class Friday. Okay, cool. You are DNA encoded a certain, wait, hold on, brother. You are DNA encoded a certain way to do natural order. For a man to be in love with a woman, men should be trying to find a marriage partner. I'm not here to teach you anything, but a man should be trying to find a marriage partner, not have sex with everybody. That's not okay either. That's not okay either. You should not be having sex with everybody. You should be having sex with one partner, trying to get married. Understand that the beast, your government, does not want marriage, because that means happy homes. That means no marriage problems. That means no counseling problems. That means this is money. No therapy problems. We're talking about harmony in a family, which is natural divine order. Am I wrong? Now that's me. That's me. A man and a woman getting married, having kids, that's natural order. That's what I feel. Okay, boom. He said, I'm LGBT. I'm LGBT. So he's saying that he's with that LGBT. I'm not against you. I'm not against you. Whatever. And I don't go for this other BS of I'm pan. Or I don't put a label on it. There's a reason people label shit so we can understand stuff. So I'm glad he said that. We label things. Do you know there's 12 types of pedophilia? It's so much evil shit going on. They making so many names for this shit. I'm glad you said that. They name everything. They're showing you that you can do whatever. Everything, you can be this, you can be that, you can be this. You have over 12 types of pedophilia. You have over 12 types of pedophilia. And those who are with LGBT, they all think different. Yeah, we human. Everybody's different, but they all think different. How do I know this? Some guys don't hump other guys. They want to be humped. And some gay guys want to do the humping. Is that not true? How it goes? So that means some of y'all feel differently. Some of y'all feel differently. Say, Antoine, that's not natural order. That's literally Western colonization. So it is okay to do as such. And like I said, go on how you feel with inside your moral compass. Understand that. Now, let's talk metaphysics. Let's talk metaphysics for those who are LGBT. Now, let's talk about life and what I do know about life. I know life is a cycle where you're supposed to learn. You're supposed to learn. And if you don't learn, we know off life, when you don't learn something, you do not move forward. Now, we do know that. We do know in life, when you do not do things right, you do not move forward. Who want to argue that point? We know that life, everybody knows that's a fact. Fuck what you think, that's a fact. If you don't do something right, you do not progress. You do not evolve. You don't go to the next level, the next stage of life. We know this. We know this for a fact. We're not even debate that stupid shit. Some shit is just stupid. So, metaphysically, right? If you live in life and you're not doing things that's morally right to get to the next level, we know that you will not pass the test of life. You're down here in a physical body so that way you can get back to being one. So metaphysically, somehow you fell into a physical body. Somehow you fell into a physical body. So you did something wrong. Let's talk metaphysics. Let's talk science. Somehow you did something wrong because we know in a physical body you suffer. You got to pay bills. You're paying for air. You're paying for water. You're paying for gas. So we know you're suffering. It's not free. So you didn't do something right if you got to suffer. Let's talk metaphysics, higher knowledge. Somewhere in your past life, you did something wrong, so you had to come back here because you did something wrong. If you did something right, then why are you in a place you got to pay bills to live? It may sound stupid. It may sound dumb. But why are you in a physical body and paying bills to live here? That means you're trapped. That means you're somehow you trapped. You can't fucking fly. You got to pay bills. All type of shit going on. Somebody's gay, somebody's righteous, somebody's in church, somebody's not in church. Somebody's on pedophile, somebody's rich, somebody's poor, somebody's eating, somebody's not eating. That's suffering. You're seeing suffering, so that means somewhere something went wrong. Somewhere something went wrong. That's why you're here in a physical body. So what I'm trying to tell you is you have to find within yourself what is your moral compass. What is your moral compass? What are you creating to become? What are you creating to be to come? Talk to me. What are you creating to be to come? It keeps cutting, Pa. I'm gonna go. But I'm going to send you a lot of links. Thank you, baby. Much love. What is there to come? What is there to come? If we don't know what truth is or we're not trying to find it out. I'm going to leave y'all with that. Subscribe to my channel right now. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to keep coming with questions and we need truth together. Now, thanks for y'all who subscribe. Thanks for y'all that's following me on IG. My IG name is I am underscore that I am. I am underscore that I am. It's 2 underscores. That's my IG. Now you can find me on Facebook. Go to my YouTube or my IG channel and you will find my Facebook. And I also have Twitter. I also have a Twitter account. Follow my accounts, and every day I'm just asking questions about what is going on in my reality. You have the right, you have every right to question what's going on around you. Otherwise, why are you here? You have to question what's going on around you. You have every right to question what's going on around you and what's right and what's not right and where are we going for next life. I don't believe in death. I believe in the next life, so I believe I'm an eternal being. My belief, I'm an eternal being, so I believe in somewhere in there you have to create harmony, purity, righteousness, good. And that's it. That's my thing. So I'm gonna leave that with y'all. Go watch the Dave Chappelle show. I love you guys. I say to the ancestors, I say to those who love themselves, those who see what I'm trying to do, I love you, I love you, I love you. Peace.